To get this to work? No. Right, so buy a gasoline silo from the industrial store app. Right. Where's my other barrel? Oh, it's in here. Right, can I put this in the bin now? Didn't save. Oh well. Right. I was making $80 per barrel and now I'm making $40. Oh damn, I've no more room. How much is left in this? I was trying to fix my old one that the button broke on it, but it just wouldn't work. So I thought, oh, I could still use that then. What? There's not enough fuel? Yes, Yes, there is. This is a co-op as well, but unless someone else has the game and wants to play, I will be a sole entrepreneur. Right. I'll just store all these. What's going on? Although it's like the end of the day and I can't really sell anything, I still had like half an hour left on that. A new controller that I need to buy. I can't Oprah Winfrey. Hi. You get a tire, and you get a tire. But I have been making more money from tires. Rejected? Pardon me. Right. This will look cool with tires on it. a good deal back on Spotify, so I'm going to put on some decent music. Not that that's bad music, but I may as well use the Spotify because I got 2 months premium for like $5.99. So yeah, I may as well. There we go. Right, let's in fact, I'm going to turn all this into products so I can just sell it tomorrow. That'll be much easier. And I might actually buy one more small table. Can I get that to $15? Right, a new day is beginning. Right, so let's just spend the day in the store. Hopefully these go first, and I can get the other stuff out. Now please buy the other tires first. Oh, come on, you're taking... Oh, for fuck's sake. I know that display's lovely, but take the other two first. They're odd ones out. Oh my god. Yes, lady, you're doing it right. Oh, you want 2 tires. Okay. Finally. Right, he's taking them. Give me the red ones. Need to quickly change the price. Oh wow, they're at $16. Can I get that to 20? 21? 22? 25? Alright, 23. 24. Okay, so 24 is the highest for this. So this means that can go up as well then. Why don't I try 23? 20. Hey Steve. 21. 22. Oh my god, look at the queue. I'm sorry guys, right, hang on. Nice. This is the way to go. To hell selling petrol to people. Look at my shop. I'm so busy. Nice. I will be with you in un momento, por favor. Okay. There you go, sir. Thank you. This is booming, Steve. You know, for one tank of oil, right? 1 barrel of oil, the most I got was like $56 because you have to barter with the guys that buy it from you. And yet I can make 4 tires from the same barrel and get $80. And I'm getting even more with those fuels over there. So why would I sell a barrel of oil for $50 odd when I can make a minimum of $80 from these products? Wait, this middle table's weird. I need to delete this middle table. There's something wrong with it. It always says it's busy. Holy moly, I nearly shifted everything. Oh, I need an assistant. Thank you. Wow, lady. That's as high as I can get them just now, Steve. That's why I kept typing in different prices, because the way the game works is you have to level up your abilities. So I would have to buy this to get the sales above another 10% to add more to it. But right now I'm making enough money, but eventually I'll be able to raise the prices. Thank you. Here comes Oprah Winfrey. You get some fuel, and you get some fuel, and you get some fuel. Sell a total of 100 oil-based products. Nice. I literally have one thing left. Here comes Granny. She puts this in her coffee, it keeps her going. Well, that was good. We finished the day with one product left. That was amazing. We made so much money today. But now we've no oil left, so we need to go and get some oil. Right. I kind of like this. This is a co-op game as well. It'd be so much easier if, like, you were playing with friends. Like, you could have a couple of guys down here, mining the oil, people, making the products, and obviously somebody selling them in the store, and that way you've got a nice fluid business. I'm having to take the days off the store to come down and get, like, oil. And then I need to take time off to make it as well, the products. Ooh, yeah, it struck gold. Right. Oh, nice. This one was so close to the surface. So we'll just fill up the truck as we get this. So in total, this cost us like, what, $400? Because I was at like $1,700, so it cost us $400 to rent the place for an hour and to set this machine up. So we'll see how much oil we get for that $400. Should be quite a lot. So the truck can hold 9, so another 2 barrels, and then we can go back and start converting those into products. Alrighty, here we go. Vonterra is off to a good start. Right. So I should be able to get another 8 of these in here. Yeah. I really do enjoy simulator games. I've not been playing enough of them lately. You just get so invested in them. Excuse me, I was on the road first. You get so invested in them. Yeah, once it's ran out of oil, it just sets fire. I don't know why. I think it's just to let you know that it's ran out. Right, there we go. So that's that going. Oh, hey, GB. How are you? You're just trying to build an oil empire. Right, so now we need to start making the stuff. Oh wow, we can make motor oil now. I also need to buy some more. A large shelf. God damn it. Do you know what? I'll buy another one of these. Ah, dear. Right. Right, there we go. This game needs MP. What's MP? It is multiplayer. It's co-op, Steve. That's what I said earlier. You could have a couple of guys down mining. You could have a couple of guys up here doing this. Then you could have a couple of guys in the store. Yeah, it's got online co-op, which is pretty cool. Which is really good because lots of these simulation games in the past never ever had a co-op feature, but they're all starting to kind of put it in now. Like opening restaurants with your friends. Starting oil tycoon business with your friends. Because you see, I have to halt production to do all this. And then I'm going to have to drive down and collect all the other barrels as well. So like I have to like sell things one day, make them the next day. Sell things one day, then make them the next day. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Ian. How's your Saturday going so far, Ian? How's everybody's Saturday going so far? I'll need to be right back in a little minute because I need to get another refill. My cider's almost gone. And then I need to put on my ice machine or I'll have no ice later for my my gin. Right, so this is regular oil. So what's the highest price I can get away with? $25? Alright, what about $30? No, so what about 26? Right, 25's the highest one for that. That's alright. That's more than what I get for selling it as petrol. I'm going to find what one makes the most money. I've got a feeling this will make more money than the green one because it's premium. So that's $21, $24, $15, $25. I don't try 27. Oh, 28. Right, 27's the highest, right? So I'm making more of this. Hey, Cosmo. Right, so this one here is the money maker. God of loud sneezes. Do you know I've not done it today yet? Let's have a look. Let's see what I am. God. God of morning wood. Well, I'm just a boy, you know. Right, let's make more of this yellow stuff. TMI? What does that mean? Educate me. Oh, too much information? Oh. Well, technically, Cosmo, I don't get up in the morning, so it's probably more or less afternoon wood. I really wish you could put this into your truck. It'd be so much easier. Knowledge is power, it is. I don't know how that knowledge is going to benefit you in life or get you anywhere, but it is knowledge. Tomorrow looks like I'll be... Oh my god, did you finally catch that bloody robot thing? The ultimate weapon? I sat and watched Cosmo for like 2 hours the other day, flying around trying to catch this robot that every time he fought it, it just ran away. Kinda looked like a Pokemon. But apparently it was the It was the, hang on, wait a minute.
The ultimate weapon.
Are you sure? Because like I was watching you and then I started to eat something and you were still going after it. And I ordered food yesterday and it took like 40 minutes to get here and you were still going after it when I was in the middle of eating the food. But at least you got it. Finally. This is all going to make me very rich. Very rich indeed. A rich bitch. I was going after it for a long while, yes, but it was no different in the other monsters from the other Final Fantasy games than fleeing. Yeah, it did run away quite a lot. But next stream will be the finale, including the Super Boss's Emerald and Ruby weapons. Right, I'm going to hop in the car and go and get the rest of that oil that's probably down here. Well, I mean, yeah, you've got an ultimate weapon, so you should be feeling confident. How much is left in this? 14. Well, yeah, the ultimate weapon. Big trouser snake. Alright, let's just take this out and throw it over here. This is really that I don't know why it does that sometimes. Just starts to have a seizure and it's like, no, you can't put me down. Not until I've finished twerking. And then sometimes like this, it goes into the ground. Like that's like below the surface. Interesting. Come on. Since this makes the most money, do you know what? Let's just... People are going to come in and be like, I can't get a tire here. And I'll be like, well, tough shite. To be honest, I don't know if that game's like that. I know other games are like that. Where, like, if you've got tires available, but they're not on the shelf, the customers are like, start complaining because they somehow know you're meant to have tires. I just ran past the bin. Yeah, Cosmo, so what you do in this is you drill for oil, and you can either convert it to gas for the cars and sell it to a petrol station, or you can put it in here and convert it to like products. So you can make like rubber tires, you can make motor oil, the stuff you put in your car to make the fuel more efficient. But the silly thing is, if you turn it into gasoline, you've got to drive to the garage, and then you've got to try and persuade the guy to give you a good price for it. And the most I got for a barrel of fuel was like $60, and yet I could get 4 tires from it and sell them at $20 each. So I was instantly getting $80 from 1 barrel of oil. So I was like, why am I going to sell oil for like $50 when I can make products and get like twice as much? I've done it again. Ran past the bin. I mean, look at this, right? $27 times 6. That's about $140 from 1 barrel of oil. And yet they want me to drive down the road and sell it to Farmer Joe for $60 a barrel. No, thank you. I'm a businessman. I'm here to get filthy rich on black gold. Filthy, filthy. It probably, once I get more money, I'm going to put one of those machines in here, because the fact that you cannot put these little crates into the back of your truck is so annoying. Can I actually move this? Oh my god, please tell me I can put it in here. What a fool I've been. What a bloody fool I've been. I've been making it over here and running back and forward like a bloody idiot. Oh, what an idiot. Well, now this changes the whole game. Now, now I'm going to have to put all this back in the truck and fucking bring it over to this garage. Hey, V. We're good. This is the name of my oil company, Vonterra Oil. We're just busy turning it into products. So you did. Okay, I've still got 40 minutes left on this place. It is. It's a good company. Did you see the thumbnail? It's even on the truck. Vonterra Gas and Oil. It's on the truck on the thumbnail. It's pretty cool. And Terra's just another word for Earth, by the way, in case people don't know. Like, what's Terra mean? Terrible. Von Terrible, probably. Oh no. Thank you, V. It's all AI. I'm getting better at telling AI what I want and actually getting it to do it. I used to be absolutely terrible at it. I'd ask for like a pink elephant or something, I'd still end up with something stupid like, I don't know, the Brooklyn Bridge. But yeah, I seem to be getting better at the prompts. Especially my Assassin's Creed ones. I really liked all of them. I managed to get the outfit and everything from the game on AI. Even though AI is not meant to be able to use like branded stuff, but obviously I think it can. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. So you chilling now, V? I know you were getting annoyed with the groups you were getting on on DBD. All the randoms that were ruining the game for you. I had mixed Venom and Batman. Cool. I think it does know like famous things like Batman and that. Like if you asked it for Batman, it knows what it is. I just used to have to ask it for an Egyptian man with dreadlocks, wearing an Assassin's Creed outfit from the game Origins, and it would make it for me. Yeah, that's the only thing with randoms. I tried to play a couple of games in the past with randoms, and half the time they're on a team together and they just ignore you and they try and get all the best scores. Or sometimes it's just complete people who don't have a clue what they're doing. Right, let's get out my little metal detector. Black gold, baby! There we go. Right, while that's pumping away, I'm going to take this chance to go and get another drink and put on my ice machine. I'll be right back. Oh, was V dancing for everybody? Oh, what did I miss? My hair's an absolute mess. Right. Okay. So that's pumped some stuff already. Whoops. You're always welcome, V. Everybody's welcome. I like watching you play DBD because you're always cheeky to the killers. You're always teabagging them and teasing them. It's funny. Although there's been a few times the teabagging got you killed. You were too busy teabagging and the killer caught you. And I'm like, see, if you weren't too busy teabagging the killer, you'd still be alive. But it's funny. It must annoy them when you're just running about teasing them. Right. Let's fill this machine up and get some more products made. Oh, V's the teabagger. V's the one that's just changed all these custom emojis. You should have one that says teabag. Or the other word for teabag is the Arabian goggles. So you can just imagine two hairy goggles. Oh my god, they've still got barrels in the car. Let's see. I searched good emojis and you can't find. All of mine are just funny ones, V, that I thought were funny, like the side-eye duck. And then I found a side-eye dog. And then I found a side-eye duck. This is a really funny story. Well, I think it's funny. I can't remember whose stream we were in, but we were talking about the Rock of Gibraltar. I think it was in somebody's Discord we were talking about it, actually. The Rock of Gibraltar. And I was like, how the hell did all those monkeys get there? Because the rock, they couldn't swim to the rock because they would drown. It's too far away from land to swim to it. But there's all these bloody monkeys just stuck on this rock. So I decided to Google How did the monkeys get on the Rock of Gibraltar? And I'm actually going to show you this because this is a bit that I found funny. Let me see if I can find it again. Right, monkeys, Rock of. Well, apparently, Steve, it was people back in like the 1300s that took them there. Oh, it's not shown up now. It was like the picture from the Wikipedia page. Maybe if I type how did the monkeys get on the Rock of Gibraltar? Unless it's been changed, but it was literally the picture that showed up on the Wikipedia page. And the monkey just looked so pissed off. But that's where I got this little monkey. That's him. I don't know if I've got the... Have I got the bigger picture of him on here? He must be in downloads. Where is he? Yep, here he is. Hang on a minute. So this was him. This was the little monkey, and then I cut him out and just made him the side-eye monkey. But then, I also found a side-eye dog. But I've not uploaded him yet, because I was like, I don't know what one to delete to put up the side-eye monkey. But then I also found a side-eye fish, and I was like, no, I can't have a whole set of emojis that are just side-eye animals. I don't think the fish is in here, though. This is all the shit that I have for the videos that I make and thumbnails that I make. Lots and lots of stuff. And then there was the one that I made tonight. It's all everything on this computer's all YouTube, honestly. Hey, Toasty. Right. Let me pick up the last of this oil and then I'll actually start selling stuff, because I've spent like 3 days running back and forward, collecting oil, converting the oil, making products, but I've not actually sold them yet. And I've still got 20 minutes left on this. Jesus Christ. Right. I do. Yeah, I got sent the key. I got sent a key for this game, so I thought I would stream it and try it out because I need to wait on a refund for my old controller before I can actually play any challenging games again, because I really wanted to play the new Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but I am not even attempting that with a mouse and keyboard. So I need to play something nice and easy that doesn't require a lot of skill. So yeah, it's another simulator. But this game does look good. I've seen a few other people play it and it does look quite fun. You can eventually upgrade and have like massive oil tankers and lots of stuff. I've not really properly looked. Truck sale. Yeah, so you can get like 3k for a pallet jack? What the hell? And it's only 5k for this? This is less expensive than a pallet thing. No way. What is that? A truck is essential for transport but is not functional on its own. A crude oil tanker is used to carry unrefined oil. However, it needs follow-up components to be used. A fuel tanker is required to transport fuel. I'm not at that stage yet. Oh, I love your voice. It's funny you say that because I don't. And do you want to know the God's honest reason why I started streaming? It was because I hated my voice. And at the time, I'd only just started getting into Discord. Because I used to play World of Warcraft a lot, and you always had to be in Discord for the raids. And I used to always feel so, shy in Discord with a bunch of people that I didn't know. So I set myself the challenge of streaming and making videos just to push myself. I've been told that a lot, actually. I've been told I should record CDs that put people to sleep and stuff like that, and I was like, okay. I'll record CDs or whatever of me just sitting making whale noises for half an hour. I think I need to buy another table, actually. Because this is new. This is going to be even more expensive than the orange one. Oh, to hell with it. I'm going to make the money back anyway. I hope. Oops. Can this fit in here? Oh yes, just. Right, what's the purple one going to sell for? Let's try $30. $31. Oh, so 30 is the maximum. Oh my god. So this is where this game's a bit silly. So I could take this and turn it into fuel for a car and get like $60 for it, or I can make those purple oil canisters and make $180 per barrel. Why would I sell it for $50? Like, seriously? Who in their right mind is going to turn it into fuel? The next Morgan Freeman for documentaries. Oh no, no, oh my god, Morgan Freeman has the voice. Straight away you know who he is. Or there's Sir David Attenborough. Yes, as we watch this wild fawn take this oil in its natural habitat and convert it using a machine into something far more profitable. Hello, Miss Cause. How are we? Oh. Hey, how do you think me and Nell show up close to each other? We know your voice and hear on each other's PC. Or it could be the fact that yous are in the same room. Like, is that Vaughn's dulcet tones I hear over there? Oh, he must be up to something. I better go and check. Right, once I've made all this stuff, I really need to start selling it because... Look at all this product. Yeah, but we know it's one of a few others we know too, but some we ask, who is that? Who is she? Who is she? So have you been playing the remaster, Ian? I don't know what's going on with my YouTube recently. I keep going on and seeing it's like somebody streamed like 3 hours ago and I'm like, what? I never even got a notification. I've missed Talon's one. I was just scrolling through because I always hit the subscription button at the side so the only videos I can see are the people that are subscribed to and there's no random crap. And it's like Talon streamed 3 hours ago and I'm like, when? I'm like, I never got told. And I actually have the bell down for everybody. Like everybody, notifications and bell. I posted my first vid earlier. Oh nice, I'll watch it after this. Can't do this? What? Oh, it's full. Right, I need to go and collect the last of my oil. I can see it's on fire down there. Are you working tomorrow, Ian, or do you get Sundays off? I can't remember. Handbrake turn, did you see that? Yo, I got mad skills in Oh, no, 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 no. Right, let's start the new day. Oh, nice, you are off the Bora. That's cool. Leaderboards are different from the old DG. So does that mean you have to do all that challenge again? Or is that score still there? Right, let's see how much money we make. Oh. Oh, they all want the premium stuff, yes. Oh, excuse me. Bye, Oprah. Oh, nice. He's buying lots. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your business. Your 159k run is my best, but it doesn't count on the remaster. Oh, really? That's a bit shit. You'd think since they haven't changed the challenge, it would still be there. At least I don't think they've changed the challenge. I think they've added new ones in, haven't they? Like the Horde one, where it's just like how long you can last. Oh, your twins here too. Twins. They kind of walk funny in this game, it's weird. Thank you. Nice, I think I had $1,700 before I started all the mining and stuff, so all this product is profit then, because that's me made back the money that I spent. So that's me at literally what I had before I went and drilled all the oil and made all this stuff, so whatever I make now is all pure profit. And which is great to hear, because there's still all this stuff, and there's all this stuff in the garage. One day games like this will be used as economics class in high school. Maybe, yeah. If your business can survive for a week, you pass the test. Right, and I think that's it. You don't get any more customers after 6 o'clock, so I may as well restock. Oops, oops, oops. I want 4 gallons of petrol. Well, I'm not currently making petrol as such, because it's just not profitable. I'm more making stuff for like the engines, oil, that kind of thing. Do you know what? I might make a couple of tires. Do you know? Just so people have got a bit of variety, you know. A new day has begun. And one of my oils has disappeared. What is going on here? Was I robbed? Level 8. Can I make any new stuff then? What is this? Air fresheners? Nice. Oh, I need to get another table for these, definitely. $1K for a large shelf, why not? Okay, maybe might need 12 gallons, so I have some for altar. Okay, what else can I make? So that was the cherry ones. We got pancake. Oh, definitely, Ian. There's no way you'd pay $27 for a bloody air freshener. That's like, what, 24 quid over here? Nobody's paying that. But I mean, these people do game logic, right? I think maybe $29. $28. Jesus, we're busy. I don't think I made the blueberry ones, did I? Or did I? I know I did, that's fine. Just have 2 shelves of them then. What? Oh yeah, people are buying them. I thought maybe the shelf was in a weird place. No. Time for more pizza. My god, I'm even getting adverts on my own bloody video when I'm trying to reply. Hang on a minute. Thank you, Nell. I appreciate that. Time for more pizza, yeah. I never had any pizza today or yesterday. Well, you know, got to support the great streamers that you fit into. Oh, thank you. No, I'm not starving. It's all right. It's funny because today I wasn't even really hungry, so like I only eat 1 meal a day, believe it or not, just 1 meal a day. And I made Gran her dinner. And I was like, do you know what? I don't even really feel that hungry. I was like, but I know later on I'll end up getting hungry. So I said, right. Says, Gran, I'm off to the shops to see what I can... see what pops out at me from the shelves. What's going to scream at me to buy it? So I went to the shop. Nothing was screaming at me, so I ended up just buying tomato soup and some bread for it. And then I got home and I unpacked the bag and I was like, no, I'm not even in the mood for that soup that I just bought, so I didn't end up eating it. But then I was watching Steve stream before I started streaming, and I was like, do you know what, I'm going to have that soup now, because if I get hungry within the next 3 hours, I'm not going to be able to just pop up during mid-stream and just go away and cook something, so I made myself eat the soup. But I did quite enjoy it, actually. So that's what I had for my dinner tonight, some tomato soup. And yeah, that's all I've had. It's not often that I don't, that I don't crave pizza, but tonight was one of the nights, and I never had it last night either. God, now you're talking about it, I might need to actually go to the doctors and say, Doctor, I've not had pizza in 2 days, what's wrong with me? Oh, I'm not a vegetarian per se, Nell. I just... You're more likely to see me not eat meat than eat it, if that makes sense. Like, I can... The only meat that I really eat would be like, I don't know what you'd call them in America. we call them link sausage over here. It's basically the sort of tubular sausages, like a hot dog shape. I can eat hot dogs, but I wouldn't really call that meat, would you? I don't know if that's really meat. I don't know. I know what they put in hot dogs. It's lips and assholes. But yeah, I don't eat like big chunks of chicken or, you know, steaks. I'm very, very fussy when it comes to food. And it's not so much the way a food tastes, it's the texture. It's actually something called ARFID, I think it's called. It's like a restrictive thing because of texture. It puts people off food. I do a lot of chicken steak, I do eat hot dogs, but yeah, stay away from them as it messes with my cholesterol. Yes. And I was saying that the other day as well in that video that I made, the one about the Manson family. I think you said something like, oh, you scoffed that burger really quickly in the game. If I ever have a burger in real life, it has to be like as thin as the McDonald's burgers. You know how thin those things are. They're like really, really thin. I can't eat like really big chunks of meat. It makes me like want to spew, if that makes sense. It's the texture in my mouth. So if I ever eat meat, it has to be like very thinly sliced. So big burgers is like a no-no. Hey, Phoenix. And you know, that sounds great. It really does. But see, every time I've gone to barbecues, it's been so awkward because everyone always bought the big, massive, like quarter pounder burgers and like the, you know, the big, thick sausages. I don't know if people like big, thick sausages, but for me, that was just. It's not the taste or anything like that. It's the texture in my mouth. So like when I start to chew things, like my mum makes like the best vegetable soup ever, best homemade soup. But she leaves it very chunky, so you've still got like chunks of potatoes, carrots, leeks, everything, onion in it. It's very, very chunky, and that's the way it's supposed to be. It's lentil soup. But for me, if I get the minute I taste a chunk, it just makes me gag reflex. And it's not because it tastes horrible, it's just the feeling in my mouth. So whenever my mum makes me it, she completely blitzes it. It's as smooth as milk. I actually think it's a psychological thing. But God knows what started it, so... Yeah, I know you're from Australia, Phoenix. You typically eat shrimp on the barbie, kangaroo meat, once they grow out of riding us to school. Jesus Christ. I think he's just kidding. He's funny, little Phoenix. Pretends he rides camels to school and stuff. How'd you get to school? Kangaroo bag. What did I just say? A camel? I'm still thinking of Assassin's Creed. I don't eat any seafood at all. No. So where about in Oz are you again, Phoenix? I can't remember if you told me or not. And if you did, I forgot. I visited Brisbane a few years ago. I stayed for 3 weeks. It was one of the best holidays I've ever had. I honestly love Australia. And I always said to everybody, if I didn't love my family so much, I would have moved to Australia. But at the time, my niece and nephew were still quite young. They were still growing up, and I didn't want to miss any of that. And now I'm like, oh, I should have just have gone. Get them to come down too. Oh no, they were still really young, Phoenix. If I was going to move to Australia, I would move over by myself. But yeah, I honestly just love the vibe of Australia. Like, I don't know what it's like because you live there and you're used to it, but for me, everybody was just so laid back. And I know that's like a stereotype that Australians get, like they're all just like surfer dudes and... But no, everybody we met was really nice. I met all my friends' workmates and like they invited us to parties and stuff like that and into their houses and... You know, and all the people in the restaurants were so nice. Just a lovely vibe. And the good thing about Brisbane is it's got a man-made beach right in the city centre, so you can go and lay on the sand and not even have to leave the city, which is pretty cool. Oh, don't worry, Nell. I've got the cans out as well, and then I've got gin for later on. I'm normally halfway through my gin by the time you start streaming. That's why I took a break earlier, because I was like, I need to go and switch the ice machine on because I've got a machine that makes ice. It's a countertop one. You just fill it up with water and away it goes. It makes ice all night. It's brilliant. Only takes about 10 minutes for your first like 20 cubes or something. It's really quick. But I always put it on about 8 o'clock so it's ready for me finishing the stream. It's terrible. Right, what else? I'm level 10 now. I think I've unlocked something. The mint one. Have I got space for it? Anyway, Vaughn, going to watch the boxing tonight, Cecil. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Ian. enjoy the match. I think it's called a match. Yeah, a boxing match. Can I get $31? Oh my god, 32? Nope, 31's the max. So that's the most expensive thing I can make. Yeah, $31. I know it's an air freshener, but my god, they look so nice. I would probably start chewing on it. Right, so let's start a new day. We'll get all this stuff sold. Oh, wow. What? $2,000? No thank you. For 2 blue stripes, you can take a run and jump. I really don't think you need a box that big just for a little air freshener. Alright. See, I don't know if having less variety means they buy less. Maybe I need to start making like at least a couple of things of each. Maybe it makes them go round and pick up more stuff. I mean, it seems silly to waste a barrel of oil to make $80 off 4 tires when I can make like over $160 on air fresheners. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, one little air freshener and they look like they're sending a small child in the mail. That size of box. Alright, Granny. That's one thing bad about Australia. Inflation is stupid here. Not as bad as America, but me, my dad and mum were talking about it, and guess how much house prices have gone up. Although have gone up a lot since the 80s. You probably would have been able to get a house in the 80s for about $30,000. Yeah, it's a lot. It's the same as well. So Phoenix, my friend, is a smoker. And we would always go to Woolies to get his cigarettes. And the thing is, he worked in Jamie Oliver's restaurant. So he was earning about $26 an hour. Plus tips. And one packet of cigarettes was costing him like the same amount. So he was spending like $26 on one packet of cigarettes. And I was like, that's crazy. You're literally spending an hour's wage on something that will last you not even a day. But then what else was really weird, because Australia doesn't make its own like spirits, they make their own wine. So you could get 6 litres of wine for $5, right? A big box of wine, 6 litres of white wine, red wine, rosy wine. $6, $5. Do you know how much I paid for a bottle of Absolute vodka? Because it's all imported in Australia, they don't make it in Australia. It cost me $60, which is about £45 in British money. Now, no way on earth in Britain would I pay £45 for a bottle of vodka. But because I was on holiday, I had to. I should have just stuck to the wine, but wine makes me really dry, and because it was like 38 degrees, I was like, I am not drinking wine and waking up like Alan Sugar's nether regions in the morning. I think my chat's got stuck here. Let me go back up. We bought our new house in 2018 for like 500k, and now it's worth like 1.1 million. The mortgage has also gone through the roof. Yep, everything's just gone up. And do you know why, Phoenix? COVID. The big COVID master plan, where they were dishing out money left, right and centre. They were printing more money than they were making. And then they tried to blame it on everybody else. No. The world has never spent so much money as they did on COVID. And the British government were doing things like they were paying their friends who'd set up companies literally just as the pandemic started, and they would have rather paid their friend like £8 per mask than a company that was offering them at like 30 pence a mask. So all the rich people got rich, the government printed money like it was going out of fashion, and now we're all paying the price for it. Nice, we've got nearly 6k. Right, come on, we're shut. Come on, Granny, you're the last one. Yep, Phoenix, when I went to Australia, I'm not kidding, when I was there for 3 weeks, I probably spent over £2,000 for the 3 weeks I was there. And I was almost 1,000 for the flights as well. I'm trying to think. So like a 500 milliliter bottle of Coke, $5. A bottle of water, $3. A 2 litre bottle of, say, like 7-Up to put the vodka in, like $3, $4. And the way it worked, even though the British pound was quite strong back then, I was still losing out because the cost of living in Australia was more than it was in Britain. So even though I was getting like $1.35 per pound. A bottle of vodka that would cost me £15 at the time in the UK was actually costing me £45 in Australia. So, although I was getting more money by converting it from the pound, I was actually having to spend more to get the same things. So actually, Australia was more expensive than anywhere I've ever been. And then the funny thing is, I was in Singapore for a day. We stopped over in Singapore. We did a tour of Singapore. You could buy like a 3-litre bottle of whiskey for like 20 Singapore dollars. Singapore is dirt cheap. My mum hated that when she was pregnant because it cost the same amount to her to get non-alcoholic beers. That's the same over here, Phoenix. Like, the gin that I buy, you can get a non-alcoholic version of it, and it's the same price as the alcoholic version. I'm like, why are you charging people the same price for literally flavoured water? They're not getting the alcohol out of it. You're not putting alcohol in it. Why are you charging the same price for non-alcoholic drink that might taste slightly the same as the alcoholic version? Why are you charging people for... It's like charging someone... It's like charging $6 for like strawberry water and then charging the same price for just water with no flavour, and then saying, well, it's the clean version of the strawberry. Like, they're just so fucking greedy. I can get a 30-pack of beer for $24. That's alright now. That works out less than $1 a can. I think, if my maths is correct. Alexa, what is 30 divided by 24? Oh, so it's $1.25 a beer. That's not bad. That isn't bad. Yeah, well, my friend that I travelled to Australia with, Phoenix, he was a smoker as well. He smoked when he drank. And he could buy a 200-pack of cigarettes in Singapore for like 10 Singapore dollars. And the funny thing is, for every £1, you got 2 Singapore dollars. So that was literally like £5 it was costing for 200 cigarettes, because you were getting double for the pound. Yeah, well, my friend's apartment in Brisbane, he was a sharing with someone that he knew. That apartment was like $3,500 a month. It was a new build, right enough, and it had a private courtyard with like yoga grass and like a infinity pool and like a barbecue, communal barbecue, and a fire pit and everything. It was really nice, but it did cost him and his flatmate like $3,500 a month. I mean, I never in a million years expected to go to Australia, Nil. The only reason I went is because one of my friends that I've known for years and years and years was going over there for a year's work experience, and then the company was basically going to sponsor him to become a citizen. So we went over to visit him when he'd been there for about 6 or 7 months. And then in the end, I came back anyway. I was like, well, at least I got a nice holiday and I didn't have accommodation to pay for. I just had my flights and about fucking £3,000 spent in money. I was 21 hours, Steve, from London to Singapore. And then it was a 6-hour flight from Singapore to Brisbane. So all in all, I was in the air for 27 hours. Thank God we picked Singapore Airlines, which is one of the best airlines for long-haul flights. All your alcohol and food is free. And they don't mind you pressing the little button to get more drinks. Most airlines in the UK are like, only press the button if it's an emergency, but they would just let you press it when you needed a refill. It's sad for people with kids. My mate's mum has to build up their house so that they have room to get a good job, otherwise they won't be able to afford anywhere. Yeah, the world's a shitty place right now, Phoenix. It really is. It is absolutely disgusting that 1% of the world's population has the most money. That's a good idea, Neil, actually. At least you get them first, because they always come out from the back of the plane as well with the trolley, so you'll always catch them first. It's funny though, because on the way home, one of the little Singapore air stewards took a liking to me and my friend, and he ended up giving us like the first class baggage that they got, and we got, I think it was like Givenchy towels and slippers and bathrobes, and there was like aftershave in it, and everybody else was looking at us like, how did they get the first class like free bag that you get? And I was just like, oh, for God's sake. But the little guy was really nice, and every time he walked past us and if we seen our drinks were getting empty, would just bring us other ones without even asking. He was so nice to us. So I think on the way home I had something like 25 vodkas on the way home from Australia to London. On the way home it was a straight flight, and it was on that big A380, the one with the double deck. It's got the upstairs. So yeah, that I was like, how the hell does that thing get off the ground? I don't even want to think about it, because I seen it land, and my friend was like, that's our flight, and I was like, no way. I was like, that, how does that fly? It's insane. Don't be surprised if I am on the first expedition. Phoenix, I'm going to tell you right now, and I want you to remember this in 30, 40 years to come. You remember Vaughn from YouTube told you this. You will never see people on Mars, ever. Unless they fake it like the moon landing, you will never see people on Mars. Ever. They didn't even go to the moon, Neil. They're not going to Mars. They have been saying for decades and decades that we're going to have people on the moon. There's going to be moon bases, and we'd be travelling back and forward like domestic flights these days, and it's never happened. It'll never happen. It's all rubbish. The government talks out its proverbial bumhole all the time. NASA gets $72 million a day to fake Mars by going to deserts and pretending the rover's on Mars. I've actually seen photos of where the Mars rover is, and it's not Mars. It's a desert somewhere in Alaska, I think it is, or Canada somewhere. And people have like matched the hills and everything. And then there was even a photo they said was from Mars. And someone noticed there was like a desert mouse in the photo. And people were like, they don't have desert mice on Mars. So yeah, it's all fake. It's all done in studios. As the Red Hot Chili Peppers says, what is it they say? It was filmed in a Hollywood basement or something like that. It's all rubbish. There are so many clips of professors and Neil deGrasse and Even Obama admitting that they can't leave lower Earth orbit, which is literally... It's not even space. It's not even classed as space. And they somehow have lost the technology to get back to the moon. It's funny that. I'm pretty sure they could rebuild a VHS player if they really wanted to. I don't really think you ever lose technology. Nobody uses VHS players nowadays, but I'm sure if someone wanted one, someone could build it. But no, apparently they lost the technology to get back to the moon. And for some reason they just can't rebuild old technology, which was about as powerful as a scientific calculator is nowadays. It's all lies. I don't know what they do with all that money NASA gets, but it certainly is not putting people in space, and it's not exploring Mars. But yeah, that is enough of Conspiracy Corner for tonight. But yeah, that's now 9 o'clock. I've been going for 3 hours now. Done alright in this so far. I'm enjoying the game. I thank the developer for sending me a key to try it out. I need to go away and polish my tinfoil hat. Speaking of different countries, how come you haven't got raided by the US yet? The oil. Scotland. They wouldn't dare raid Scotland for its oil. Scotland's... The UK's in the cool gang. You know what I mean? Part of the conglomerate of evil governments. So Nell, you think you might be a bit over the rainbow when it gets to your time to stream? Is that what you were saying earlier? You might have had one too many cans by that point. Can I save this? Oh yeah, I can. Well, possibly, but we will see. Well, I mean, it depends how drunk you get off beer. Like, I can sit and drink ciders till it pours out my ears and it would never ever get me drunk. I'm sure once you get your dinner in your stomach, you'll be fine. Just as long as you're not moving on to something stronger like wine. Or in fact, yeah, just go and have some wine and stream. That could be funny. Right, I'm going to park the car in the other garage. I've already got Red Dead Redemption 2, Phoenix. I'll actually show you the deal that I got. This is a killer deal. Look at this, right? So this is what I paid for Red Dead Redemption 2. And it's the Ultimate Edition, right? That's how much it costs on the Rockstar website. And nil, I'm sure this website works in America as well, because I sent it to somebody before and they says it did work. CD Keys will give you the Steam code for it or whatever. But yeah, if you go to Rockstar's page, and then we go to games, Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, let me put in my date of birth so nobody sees this. Not that anybody would steal my identity. But yeah, here's the prices for it on the website. So that's the one that I've got. £100. £100 for this. You had a certificate for Rockstar from Grand Theft Auto. Nice, for free. Free's better than £12. You want to wish me happy birthday? I mean, I can tell people when it's my birthday. I'm just not giving you the full thing. You will also need full legal name and address. Just send it to the Moon Phoenix. I'll be there in a couple of years. How much is it on Steam, actually? Let's have a look. Yeah, Ultimate Edition as well is still £99. That is insane that you can go to this website here and get it for £12. £12. Yeah, because I was actually looking to see if I could get, what's it called? Schedule 1. But it's completely sold out on here. But I mean, you're only saving like £8. But do you know what I mean? £8 is £8. It's like £17 or something on Steam. But yeah, they've completely ran out of codes. Like, it's been so popular, they've ran out. Yeah, 1675. But yeah, you get a lot of good deals on here. You get like daily deals that are just there for the day. That's where I got what was it? The Invincible, and what else did I get? Because I got that my Resort Simulator. You can also buy bundle mystery packs, what I use for giveaways occasionally. What of CD keys? I haven't played it yet, Phoenix. No, I bought it maybe about a month and a half ago, and I've not played it yet. Oh, Fanatical. I've never heard of that. Fanatical. Mystery Egg Bundle. Yeah, Steve, remember CD keys. It is amazing. You always usually get money off, even if it's like $10. But in the case of like Red Dead Redemption, you're getting like $80 off it. So some deals are really good. There you're getting RoboCop on Steam for £7. That'll be like, what, $9? 86% off. I bought that full price as well. I'm so annoyed. Can't wait to get my controller back so I can do this when I get a new one. I've already got it downloaded. 116 gigabytes for this game. But no, I'm going to bookmark this. I never knew about this site. And keep this one too. $149 on sale. That is a steal. That is honestly a really good one. I bought that game full price as well, and I've not even played it properly. I did like 2 streams and then stopped. I mean, I suppose if they're good for giving away prizes, like, what is this? So 25 mystery keys for £16. Golden eggs worth $1,000 to be found, and a Steam Deck. So 25 games for 15. So you could even get mystery games for £1 that you could give away. That's really cool. A good idea, actually. There's another mystery. No, that is a mystery bundle. Yeah, thanks for that site, and I've never seen this site before, so that's good. At least that's bookmarked now. So I can always check between this one and CD keys, so that's good. Yep, I'm going to head off as well now, so that's... got a good little start in this game. I'm quite enjoying it so far. Obviously it'll get better the more upgrades you do, but can't complain. Got given the game for free, so yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. Sure, I'll keep an eye out for you, Nil. And we shall see what state you're in. Well, this is 4-wheel drive, nice. But yeah, thanks to everybody who came along. Thanks again, Nil, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Steve, for popping in. Lenora, as usual. Phoenix, all the way from Australia. Who else did we have? We had Ian. Who's away to watch the boxing? Who else? Who else? Who else? Steve, I think I said Steve. I might have just been looking at it and thought I said his name. Who else was there good? You can't scroll back far enough on these things. Oh yeah, we had Toasty. We had V, of course, for the lovely V. Should be V Vivacious. We had GB, The Great Beyond. And we had Garrett. And we had Cosmo. We had HJ, and we had Jurgen Tor, and we had Enigma, Hourglass Enigma. Oh yeah, thanks to Jörg for renewing his membership as well. Forgot about that. That's as far back, so let me go, folks. So if I've missed anybody, I do apologise. As always, I appreciate you guys keeping me company while I play these silly games. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, wherever you are. I know Phoenix is in the future. He's in Sunday right now. So if you want to pass me some lottery numbers, I'll quite happily take them off your hands, Phoenix. But yeah, I'm going to go and pour myself a gin. So I wonder what state I'll be in as well if Nil starts streaming earlier. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Enjoy your night. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.